All right, let's look at the constructions here. Thanks, Hugh. All right, he's going to help us out here on question number 1. So we're making a dilation. We're going to dilate our 3, 4, 5 right triangle. So this one's obviously the short side 3, a 4, and a 5, probably in centimeters or something. And we're going to use our compass and straight edge to dilate it to make it 4.5, 6, and 7.5. So I got to figure out what is the scale factor. What do I have to multiply, let's say, 3 by to get 4.5? What do I have to multiply 4 by? It's 1.5. So with dilations, our scale factor K being 1.5, that means the triangle that we're going to make is going to be 1.5 times as far away from the center of dilation, this point D. So the first step is to connect point D to all of your points, to A, B, and C. Those are like the light rays for the projection. Hopefully that's enough room. Do that for each one of these points. One more. What was that, Hugh? Okay. So far, each one of these points, A, B, and C, are we'll say 1 unit, whatever, 1 length away from point D. We want that length to be 1.5 times as far away. This is 1. How do I get 1.5 times? Yeah, I'm going to bisect the distance from D to B. Whatever that distance is, that half distance, I'm going to copy it after B. How do I bisect? What's that look like? Two-tailed fish. This is two-tailed fish. So for the two-tailed fish, stick the compass into D. Just make your compass setting bigger than half of it. Should be fine. Make an arc. Here, let's zoom out just a little bit more. Half circle. Another one. This one's centered at B. And these 2 points of intersection, I don't have to connect it. I don't have to make the bisector. I just need to connect it enough so I can find the midpoint of this segment that's right here. Okay. All right, so that would be the midpoint. Now all I have to do is copy the distance from D to that midpoint and then copy it again after point B. So I'll set my compass to that compass setting. So that would be 0.5, that would be 1, and now this one is 1.5. So here's our new point B prime. Okay, now we'll do the same exact process for D to A. Bigger than half the distance, that looks like that will work just fine. And just like I did before, I don't need the whole entire bisector. I just need where it's going to hit that ray that connects D to A. Oh man, I totally forgot you're out there making a video. Get you in just a second. Alright, so that's the distance from D to this midpoint. I'll copy that again right after point A. So I'm going to stretch my compass from D to the midpoint. That would be half. That would be 1. And now 1.5. So here's the new coordinate for point A prime. Now we just do this one more time for the distance from D to C. Another two-tailed fish. Stretch out my compass just a little bit more here. Alright, now this one's going to be kind of tricky to match up which one was which. Alright, so it's this one and that one. Okay, it's those two. Is that right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It's that one right there that's throwing me off. Okay, so that's the half distance. If I stretch the compass from D to that midpoint, half, 1, so it was correct. 1.5, there's the new coordinates for point C, C prime. Now finally use your straight edge to connect A prime to C prime. And just to make this look really pretty, you take out your pink pen and you shade it delightfully.
I thought you were going to put Hugh Jackman as a lace on there.
Oh yeah, well, I'll do that. And also, let's shade his eyes there. There we go. I approve.